Hi, I'm Fred, and welcome back to the Forever Bedrock Realm, where we can't have nice things. You know, Joe Nathan seems like a quiet, reserved kind of guy, not causing a lot of trouble, except he manages to be in the middle of every feud that has ever happened on this realm. I'm just trying to get some emeralds, people! I forgot what I was going to do. Two things. One, it's time to find out who won the epic prank, and two, how come everyone can write down signs but me? Okay, it looks like Lunar Moon has won the epic prank. And what's funny is I never really said who it was for. I could epic prank her. Did she pay me to epic prank her? No. I'll reach out to her and see who she wants to prank. Let me check the signs again. Sign. Okay, now it works. What's going on here? Must be that stupid metal version. Every other version they break stuff. Her castle building won't start till 119, so it's not really a good spot to leave this, but I can leave it where I've left this deep slate before. Like I said, I'll message her on Discord, but this is the official award-winning thing, whatever. Oh, I remember what I was going to build. A hidden door, because I need a space to build redstone contraptions that's not in the middle of my base. So this is my hidden door system. It is not a key, and we'll talk about the details of why. There it is. But you drop down, you go down here, and wherever the stuff is, there, that's what you do. You go to the space and you do the thing. Then if you want to hide yourself away, you know, you can always stand back here and put something else in this hopper, and there, now it's locked. People can't find you because you're hidden. If you want to get back out, exits are important too. You open a door back. Literally any block will work here. You stand, make sure you're standing on the slime. Throw that in and boo, boop, and do on my way. Ah! So I was looking at my map and trying to figure out where I want to put a redstone building thingy space into. Now, yes, it makes the most sense if I just build a hollow Woodland Mansion and put it in there, but quite frankly, the Woodland Mansion build, much like the Ocean Monument and any of the other builds, aren't about making sense. Then there's a bunch of space out here, space out there. I actually looked at the mountain that's like you can half see it here. Part of the problem why it's nice to actually build here is that it's an enclosed space that's safe from hostile mobs. So I want it under wraps. And I didn't necessarily want to build a new structure somewhere, so I was thinking build it in a mountain. Well, I've already torn down this mountain and put a Woodland Mansion there, so this mountain just seems a little small and, you know, kind of far away. I mean, it goes off my area. And I always kind of thought about digging into, you know, this mountain that I'm standing on, but it is also kind of thin and weird looking. But you know what? That's fine. I can dig down in there and make a space. I don't know what kind of space I need. I don't know what kind of redstone contraptions I need to build. I mean, this door is, you know, but it's still kind of big, and the little door over here was also kind of big. So obviously, I'm going to need some big area to build redstone contraptions in. At least 10 by 10, but I'm really thinking a full chunk. And I did not actually see where a chunk would line up in here. Remember, we're using Foxy No-Tails add-on. Well, that's inconveniently off-center, but that's okay. We'll figure out a location on where to build this, even though this splits half and half, just like every other build I do. But I'm checking first this time. Check first, kids. Crikey. I think we found a wild D-ski in the wild. Because he's wild. Look at him, majestically crouched. I don't know what happened to my accent. Waiting to get the XP. Ooh, I can just steal his XP. Doo-doo-doo. Just sneak in here a little bit. There we go. See you later. Okay, I deserve to do that. I'm calling this an easy secret entrance. Because for you, it's easy, because I already built it. Let's go over the major parts and talk about them, shall we? Let's shall. First, I want a pickup system. Now, the reason I'm not using a locking system where, you know, you do essentially the same thing, but throw it into an item sorter, is because I know I want the door over here somewhere, and as you can tell, there's not a lot of space because this is a wall that goes down into a big open tube. Atrium. Farm. Something. But basically, you throw any block in here, and when it goes through this hopper, it triggers this comparator, which sets the whole thing in motion. So these hoppers are just a return system for our keys. We've got the classic T flip-flop again. This moves down to this inverter, which pulses this piston back and forth with the quickness that it falls through here. In this direction, it goes through this pulse extender to slow down the signal that comes off of this comparator so that the T flip-flop will work. This T flip-flop powers these pistons, and all the way back here, this line goes around to there to power the piston that moves up and down and blocks in the hole. Now, believe it or not, this is the compact version. It can be made smaller if you don't care what happens to your keys. You can just throw those straight into a lava pit or a cactus, whatever. You'll notice that once again, I built it one layer too low. Don't know why I keep doing that. Maybe that'll help to have a much bigger space to work in. As far as order of operations, this doesn't really matter. If you want a block by block tutorial, I can throw that in. Just, let me know. It is easy. Not super cheap, but it's fairly cheap. Something interesting here. Not to sub to Fred. That's not really that interesting. Because you already are subbed to me, obviously. Something interesting here is that I tried these with dispensers. They do not work. And the reason I tried it with dispensers is because I have a lot more dispensers than I have droppers. So I figured, try it out. Nope. Alright, let me tear this down and put it in place where I want it. Scratch that. Let me put this in place where I want it, and then we'll tear this down. Now that I no longer have to deal with gold tools, I can get these emerald blocks. The trident's terrible, by the way. It is possible to kill witches from a distance before they regain their health, but you have to be fairly close to do it. Do the same as last time so I don't miss any. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, half a stack. Oh, dang it, there's an extra one. Next time, I'm going to put a platform underneath them. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, like I said, I wanted the entrance somewhat closer to this tube thingy. Foyer. And I wanted it marked, so, luckily I already have these lights on the floor everywhere. So if I throw this here, you can crouch to not bounce up and down, or sometimes just bounce up and down. And here we've got my tunnel to a tunnel. Now let's see the inner workings. Ooh, ah. Okay, it's a little cramped in here, but don't worry, it's all in here. It's fine. See, I put it right under the floor. Before I tear this down, let's talk about the glazed terracotta here. Some of this is decorative, some of it is necessary. Basically, anything by a moving part, the slime block, needs to have it on there. Now, you may ask yourself, how come the slime block doesn't pick up the hopper or the stairs? And that's because the slime block only goes down. Because I asked myself that same question. See, anything that's next to that needs to be the glazed terracotta. So let's tear this down and dig a pit in my base. Okay, and we have dug out a little over a chunk aligned. And the reason we dug out a little over, there's just one in all dimensions, is so I could put in custom walls, floor, and ceiling. I grabbed a whole bunch of redstone blocks and redstone lamps and thought, wait a minute, this is a redstone testing area. Probably shouldn't have redstone components around her, especially not redstone sources. That would really mess me up.
He's building an entire Woodland Mansion.
Yes, he is.
As per my usual, instead of giving you an update, I accidentally finished the entire project. I've got my elevator. I don't know why I didn't realize that the magenta terracotta, glazed terracotta had arrows built in. Those are really handy. Drop chute into my actually kind of Christmas looking redstone testing area. The entire area is 16 by 16 by 16, so it's a full sub chunk. So there we have it, our completed secret entrance. Fun, fun, fun. I didn't even need the new space to come up with this new contraption, which produces way too much lilac, which I traded villagers for more emeralds. I have heard back from Lunar Moon. I know who she wants gotten. She's leaving it up to me as far as to what the getting is getting. Getter is getting. It could be anyone on the realm. It's not her. So beware. But remember, you won't die because of what I do. I mean, I can't promise anything else. Because I'm not going to capture the illagers to put in here, I'm just putting their heads in the rooms they would have come from. Handy having a raid farm. Hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you all for watching. If you like this one, check out this video where I build something else. I'll talk to y'all later.